Hello, Gooners and Gamers, it's your boy Kentman, and today we're going to be checking out the indie fan service game called Rena's Undercover Train Operation. Now, this game is on Steam and there's a demo. However, the version I'm playing is the uncensored version. Yes, the Steam version is censored, unfortunately. Why? Because pretty much you play as Rena, who is a police officer that goes undercover on a train to stop thieves, muggers, and possibly molesters, and you try to stop them from harassing other people on the train. Does it go well? Well, I guess we're gonna find that out.
I don't love the kind of woman that will actually just kill me.
You do have a bunch of things you can do, which you have wardrobes, which is not unlocked in the demo, which you will be able to get different outfits that does different things, while also upgrading your skills every time you go through it, because it is a roguelike, so every time you lose, you get more skills to do more stuff, and every one of these will help you not be sustained to, you know, temptations yourself. Now, there is a bunch of different levels that you will be able to pick in the actual game, but there is only one level right now, and there's different difficulty versions from easy, normal, or hard. I have yet to be able to get to the boss yet, and today is going to be that day on hard mode, and the harder you do it, the more points you get, and yada yada. So let's start up. I already have a save file where I've already started doing stuff, so okay, so over time this bar will go down and then you'll be able to initiate your first move. I'm going to start with an awareness. Now, awareness helps you defend against regular molesters who aren't as psychic abilities. It's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Each ability allows you to prevent your own like defense against certain elements. So now this person, once my turn leaves, I'll be able to arrest him before he disturbs this poor woman that's just trying to go to work. How dare you? And that's one person down, and then levels goes up. Then I choose my different abilities, which I'm gonna go with this one because as long as I have a strong mind, I won't be accepted. Now, the other thing is they will also attack you. So the best way to prevent that is bringing up your own defenses, and each letter defends against a different letter. So now I have my avoid sexual harassment up, and now I can go ahead and arrest them. Now it's easy right now, but it will get harder as we go along. So now we have a B. He's trying to squeeze her tutales, and we have to stop her from doing that. So let's bring up our path of foresight. This way we can be a little bit more perspective of what's coming up. So we're gonna do a psychic awareness, and he's already started, you know, doing all kinds of heinous crimes to her. And once our timer goes down, and then we'll go ahead and arrest him before he tries to get away. Now they will try to get away, and if they do eventually get away, that will count against you. You remember like Superman 64 or the Superman game, where the morale or the popularity of the people believing in you will go down? That's essentially what will happen. Like if you let a lot of people get molested a lot, then it will hurt you in the long run. Now, every so often, certain scenarios will happen like this, and they're going to try to hold you because you're being too good at your job. And essentially, now they're detaining me, and now my titties are out, and now I lost my defense armor. Essentially. So now my titties are all out, but I still got a nice, sexy brawl on. Now they have a better chance of fighting against me, but if I go ahead and press breast, as well as go ahead and let me see, nimble movement. Let's do nimble movement. I think that's pretty good. And then we will also go ahead and do awareness. This way it will avoid them trying to attack me. See that? See how I said avoid it up in the corner? And now we're gonna go ahead and try to arrest him. And then on the next turn, we'll also try to bring up our avoid. we'll also try to fix our shirt because your clothes is pretty much your defense armor, essentially. And the more they're out, the more vulnerable they are. So we're gonna try to fix our shirt real quick. I say, get a couple of squeeze. Leave me alone, you fiends. Now I can do like, we was able to fix our shirt. We can do freeze to kind of stall them out to make sure they don't touch us as much. But it's still gonna happen regardless. So now they're all attacking me, which is pretty bad. So we're gonna go throw up our awareness and we're gonna do an H. Now, sometimes you'll have a bunch of people who have the same letter versus one who has one. It's all depending on what you want to go about. Now, if I do an H, then they'll pretty much block both of these guys. And then I'm gonna go ahead and arrest the guy that isn't the same as everyone else. Now, you can choose to get off at this point if you want to just collect all your points and just leave, but I'm gonna keep going. So they're gonna try to attack me again because I'm too good at my job. I just fixed that shirt. You fucking losers, leave me alone. I mean, I know I have a sexy bra on, but like, Jesus Christ. And that's essentially the game. It's like a pretty much rock, paper, scissors, and every so often the train will get more crowded. It'll get a little bit more difficult, and it's a pretty fun little loop. So I'm gonna try to arrest one of these guys. They're gonna try to stop me from arresting someone. Okay, so now we leveled up again. We're gonna boost up our super strength. So this gives me physical strength to fight people off. And then I'm gonna arrest them first, and then we're gonna fix our shirt. Okay, fix our shirt. It's gonna take a minute for us to fix our shirt. And fixed, okay? They can do other stuff, just to let you know. And I probably have a sensor in the bottom right corner. They're also doing stuff down there too. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so our turn about to end. Then we can arrest this guy. But the more people that is on the train and the more people you deal with at the time, you also will get a better score and bonuses at the end if you do it correctly, you know? So we arrested him, we leveled up. So now we're gonna do my favorite ability, which is electric shock. Now what electric shock does is allow you to stun people enough times so you can get your bar to go down faster than them so you can have a more chance to arrest them in that same moment. So right now we're dealing with just regular people and that psychic ability people. Don't pay attention to her face. She's very appreciative. They went for my ear, you loser. You loser. Okay, so we're gonna do awareness. And I forgot that we're not putting up stuff. Now, see, this is the part where it gets kind of complicated because you're trying to defend against a bunch of different things. So they'll throw a bunch of different like things at you and it gets a little complicated. Now, the only problem that I have with this game is that some things happen a little too slow for my taste, where when you want to arrest someone, you only have one turn to arrest someone, and you only have one turn to defend at the same time because you can't arrest and defend at the same time. I just wish you was able to do a little bit more arresting at a time so you'd be able to boom, 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 hit them all at one time and then move on. I feel like the pacing would be a lot better in that way. Because while you're also arresting people, this doesn't go up as much. But it also probably goes by the fact of what skills you click, and also if you're just good at the game, which apparently I'm not. And I'm about to lose my first heart. And if you lose a heart, then you will lose the arrest. So like now I lost that arrest, and now I'm a little woozy because and he's getting away. That fucking loser. So he got away. And that will diminish our belief in people. So we're getting a little too attacked. So let's put this up, awareness. Ah, dang it, I should have arrested that guy. But the higher their level is, the more difficult they are going to be to arrest and defend. So you gotta just kind of play it by ear. We're gonna freeze them. This slows them down a little bit. And let me do this. I wanted to arrest it. It's no time to arrest him, but we'll do awareness. See, at that point, we should have been able to arrest somebody, but we wasn't able to. So now I'm just kind of defending myself off while also trying to deal with all these ruffians. And I'm nowhere near close to, he's running away. So that was kind of a point, that was pointless to waste on that. So we wasted a turn on him running away, which sucks. One thing I would add to the update is that this ability should just be a regular thing. Because if you're defending against all these people at once, I feels like if this is a mechanic that there's a rock, paper, scissors, shoot element into it, I feels like this ability should just be an ability that you have all the time, because it makes it more difficult to defend against all these people at once when you don't have this up all the time. So you're automatically going to like get aroused by them touching you because you don't have the ability to block their abilities all the time. But and also it takes up a move. I don't have a P. I don't have the P. What? That's new. They're doing new shit. That's new shit. Arrest him. He's running away. So now I just wasted that. Oh, he's not running away. Okay. Let me reduce the time. We can reduce the time of foresight, which is the ability that we have. Intense focus. Let's do intense focus because we do need that. So let's arrest this guy. We're almost at the next train station. Skill arrest. This will help us arrest people a lot faster. They're attacking another person. I had all the attention on me at first, but okay. We'll be able to arrest one of these guys soon. And okay, so this bar doesn't go up until you actually click something. So we can shock them to kind of stop them from doing stuff. And I don't know why the bar goes down. I mean, the bar goes down, doesn't stop going down once you like get attacked, but like it shouldn't. Like this game is very interesting and very fun. I like the concept of it. And feels like there is certain elements that it kind of moves a little too slow. And it contradicts itself a little bit. Which I get the idea is to just have the woman be super aroused and whatnot. But when it's a natural game that you're trying to win, you gotta make it more like better to like quicker to deal with stuff versus this. If this wasn't a time thing, then you'd be able to deal with a lot more stuff a lot faster. But maybe I just gotta be better at the game. Maybe you'll be better at the game versus me. So, and we're 30 seconds away from the next arrival. So we're not probably gonna get to the boss at all. Not at all. What we can do, we're gonna arrest this. He's running away. So we're gonna cancel. We're gonna arrest him. Now, the defense, as you can see up here, the defense is mostly meant for you to project them from grabbing you. If sometimes they will try to grab you, and that's pretty much your defense for that. So kind of defense is kind of useless, but it's also kind of useful as well. Let's do cool off. We only got one more health left and it's not looking good for us. Okay, we're gonna arrest this guy. We're also gonna throw up an A. Now, when you do unless you have your awareness up, then selecting the right thing to avoid doesn't really matter at sometimes. Let's do increased detection. And of course, it is a roguelike, so it depends on how lucky you get on certain rolls and stuff. And if you do get lucky, then it's great. If you don't, then it's not as great. And that's essentially Rena's undercover train operation. A fun little game, a little complicated at times when it comes to a roguelike. However, I do like the concept, but it could be tweaked a little bit to make it more smoother to play. But every time you lose, you get more credits, and then you can use those credits to make yourself a little bit better at the game, roguelike stuff, you know. Or when the game actually fully comes out, you'll be able to buy costumes that will help you defend off a little bit better, or just be more sexier in general. So there it is. If you want to try out the game for yourself, definitely check it out on Steam. And then, you know, you have to look up the actual game to download the uncensored version to apply to the Steam version so you can have the actual full game. So with that being said, remember that fan service is the best kind of service, and be a fan of the like button. And if you want to see more fan service, just goodness, as well, just subscribe. And it helps out a lot. I appreciate it. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video next time. Bye.